So we're going to do the next one. I'm just going to put it right on here. There. Okay. Make sure you got all your edges sealed. Okay. Now we're going to glue this side. I just want to thank you all for all the nice comments that y'all leave and for supporting my channel. I have more ideas coming in the coming months. I'm not going to state what they are. Just let y'all know that they're coming. There we go. We're going to do this one and this one, and that will be done. Need to trim this off a bit. So let's get our scissors and trim that before we go any further. Okay. So now we have this one, these two, this one, and this one on. Okay. So we need this one here and this one here. Then we can measure for all of the pockets that we have. So we have 2 pockets. This one, this one. Let me see. Oh, and we gotta glue one panel here and then measure this one. So that's 3 pockets we gotta measure for. Okay, we got it. Okay. I like the way this is coming out, y'all. I just don't like that this one's not straight. So we're going to put this one on. This one's a pocket. So just this one and this one needs to be on. And we're done with the covers. And we can measure for the pockets. I love the vibrancy of this printable. I will link everything down below in the description box. Okay, I'm going to measure for this here a little different. Okay, because I really can't see what I'm measuring, so we're going to take a piece of paper here and do this. So we need a pencil. Let's put this back in its cradle there. Put all this back in the box there. We need this to go up to here and then here. Okay. So we're going to take our next couple of pieces, which will be possibly flowers, maybe. We got this one. And we need we're going to do 2 more florals. Because I like the flowers, y'all. I love the flowers. And we're going to do these flowers in the corner here on both sides. So I'm going to flip this over, put my piece there, and I'm going to cut it. Now, we're going to cut this way first. So I have to make sure all my pages are even. Bring it all the way up to the lip. Line it up. Okay. Now we're going to turn it this way. Put it in. And trim it down. Okay. Put those to the side. Put this to the side. We got one here. One here. And I think we have a pocket here. Yeah, so we need to trim down one more. And this is just the right size. I'm going to trim down an extra just in case. Okay, so we have these. One, two. Okay, let's do this. Put this one on. So we got that. Now we're going to do this one. Okay. You want to make sure all your edges are sealed. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put this one on. Make sure. I wonder. We're going to fit this right in here. Do a little at a time. Like so. We're going to do one in this pocket and one over here. That's why I saved the scraps, y'all. Okay. Put that one in. We need one here and right here. There. Oh, we could put this one right here. Maybe. Oh, we could do this one. Hmm. Let's get the next one. Okay, we got that did it. Oh, we need a piece here. Okay, that is done. Let's just double check, make sure everywhere has what they need. Okay, we got all that. Okay, now, oh, I like that, how it ended up here. Okay, now. Do we want our waterfalls next? Or do we want to do our inserts or our belly bands? We can put a belly band here, a belly band here, and one here. And then put a waterfall here. Let's do the belly bands. Actually, no. I want to do my inserts first. And my inserts are 3 7/8 by 8 1/4. So we're going to move this out of the way for now. And we're going to get the back done later. Okay, so we're going to do these first. Let's put that away. So, let's see here. Can I do this with landscape? I sure can. But okay, we're gonna do the landscapes for the inserts, and then for the mats to the inserts, we're going to do the portrait. Okay, so let's get this one done so we can get them all trimmed and cut out nice and pretty. Put my finger here. There we go. That's that one. put my finger here to give it enough room. Okay, we got that. Okay, that one's did it. We have 4 more, so 2 more sheets of landscape, and then we can start gluing our mats together. Okay. Again, put my finger on the edge of this one and put this as close as I can. Okay. 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 Next, that one's done. We got 1 more, and we can take these out. Okay. That's it for the inserts. Now, I'm going to put one of the insert mats on this one. Okay. And they are 3.5 by, oh, this is my template for that. I hope I didn't glue my template down for the mat itself, but that's okay. That's that. Now we're going to do these on the portrait. I don't know how many I'll be able to fit on the portrait, but we'll try. Okay. We're going to glue as many as we can on these. And we're going to let these dry completely before we trim them out. So then go back to the landscape pictures. Next one. And as I stated, I have other ideas coming. Slowly but surely, I have to do what I need to do to get the pieces of those done. Let me clear my nozzle. There we go. There we go. Next one. This is the last mat. For the inserts. Okay, so while we're gluing, we're gonna glue everything. Okay, this is my template, and we have 2 belly bands. Will they fit on here? No. Okay, so our belly bands won't fit on here. Let's put those back together. Well, we need those not done. Okay, we're gonna do, that's my template, and we can fit this one up here and one down here. Okay, let's do the waterfall pieces. I gotta remember to keep this folded back so I don't put glue on it. Your flap needs to be folded back so you don't put glue on it. Okay. There. And we're gonna use this piece here, because I want parts of this one on here too. Okay. So now we're going to take the template, the mat for the waterfall, and glue that on. Okay. Okay. We got those did. Now, 2 more mats for that. And then we gotta look for some landscapes to do the belly button. Oh, portrait. That goes to the belly button. Landscape. Okay. That's one. I'm gonna put this one down here. So we have that did. And we need a few more landscapes. Okay. Now we're going to put all of the mats onto the pieces so we can put it in the envelope journal, y'all. And this is going to be a lot of fun. So let's get started. Now I'm going to use a tape runner for this part, so it'll be quicker for me. Hence why I got my mat out here. I want to flip it over so I don't get the tape all over my piece here. And then put it back over to do the next one. Now I'm going to try my best to link everything down below. So the best that I can. So if I don't get everything linked below, I just couldn't do it, y'all. Okie dokie. Get this down. And I want to try to get it as even as I can and do that. Oops, a daisy. Ooh, I'm glad this is like, you can position it. I'm going to just stick this down here. And just keep moving up as I go. Now we're going to get Mr. Rolling so I can make sure it's all burnished and ready to go. That one did it. Now we're going to do this one. I'm going to round the corners as soon as I have my piece on. And we have a lot of mats to put on, y'all. Okay. Try to center as best as I can. And just go down. Burnish. I see right here, I missed the spot. Easy peasy lemon squeezy fix. Just take some glue and glue it. And that's did it. Let's round them corners. Okay, let's take this pile of glue off of here and move to the next one. Now this one I have to do both pieces. So first piece I'm going to do with glue. Okay. That is did it. Now I may go back and add a little, I'm just going to finish it off with the glue strip, okay? I may go add other things to it. I'm not sure yet what I want to do. I just want to get this part done. So I can add it to the journal. We got that one. Let me close my glue here. I'm going to keep going with the wet glue. Oop, I got to round the corners on that one. Okie dokie. We don't want to put a flower upside down, y'all. And I almost did it. Always double check your work before you lay it and glue it. Because no matter what glue you use, once you stick it, it's stuck. These are all my belly bands. Okay. Now we're working on the inserts here. I'm going to keep going with the glue. And going with putting my finger and making sure all four sides are equal. And just do that. Okay. Now this goes on this one. And this is one of my waterfall pieces. Now some of the mats I have on cardstock, for the most part I don't have them all on cardstock because I didn't want them all on cardstock. Because I didn't want some of the pieces too thick, especially like the belly bands and stuff like that. I didn't want them too thick. Now with the waterfall, you can add photos to it. Also with the inserts, you can add photos and tell like a little story on the back of the inserts. There's a lot that you can do with that. Now this I'm gonna go a little at a time because I wanna, wait a minute, I don't have the, well, this one's just gonna be like this. Do that, go a little more, just make it easier to lay. Then I can burnish the whole thing later. Okay. Now burnish. And I'm going to round the corners. This one I need to trim off a little bit. Right about there. And around them corners. This is another tool that you'll need as a corner rounder. Same thing with this one. I don't have the first piece on because I wanted a couple of them to have the white background. And I'm going to do this one the same way I did that one. And burnish it. The type of glue you use, wet glue, will take a little longer to dry. Whereas if you use double-sided tape or tape runner, it's less time to dry and you can get done quicker with everything. But I like to mix and match sometimes, so put this here. Like so. Okay. We have a few more inserts to do, and then we're going to do the back of the journal. Now this is just going to be an envelope journal with pockets, a pocket envelope journal, where I'm not going to have no pages in it. It's just going to be, you're going to write on the inserts that I put in, and I don't know, I may add tags after everything is said and done. I'm not sure. If I do that after I do the flip through of this, I will do like a add-ins or add-ons video of what I added in. So we'll see. Now you can, if you want to, you can ink the edges, but for me, I don't really want to do that because I just don't want to. I can go back later and ink all the edges. And if I do that, I will do a update video for y'all. Whether I add tags, ink the edges, or whatever, I will do an update video, okay? But I'm probably not going to do tags and stuff like that. I have to see. We'll have to wait and see. Okay. Now I'm not using a lot of glue because the press here, it doesn't let out a lot of glue. So when you're working with it, you got to be really quick once you put the glue down on the paper or the cardstock or whatever. You have to be quick and putting it on where you want it to be. I always go down one side to glue the one side down, and then I go up the other side to do the whole thing. Okay? I mean, you can do like I did with the belly bands, glue just part of the top and then go down as you press it down onto your base. There's plenty of ways you can do this. You know, I mean, it's a little bit easier for me. I can do it tons of ways. I see I'm going to have to clean off Mr. Rolly. He's getting a little bit dirty. He needs a shower, y'all. Mr. Rolly needs a shower. I'm getting a bit dirty there. Okay, now take Mr. Rolly. Now once did it, we have a few more. Then we're going to do the back of the journal. And then we're going to insert, put our inserts and belly bands and stuff on. Okay. Now I can tell you right now that I'm going to have to make more inserts that goes into the belly bands, but that won't be done on camera. I will show y'all in a different video how I make my inserts and things like that, and like a little tips, crafty tips video. So be watching for that. Like a little tip Tuesday, you know? I think we have 2 more inserts and then we can start. Oh, now we have 2 more inserts. And then we can start putting the inserts into the pockets and putting on the belly bands and whatnot. Okay, last insert, and then we can put the back on, and that I will be doing with glue. Maybe mix it. A little bit of glue, a little bit of tape runner, aka double-sided tape, and a little glue. Okay, our inserts, belly bands are done. This is all of our inserts here. And then we got our belly bands and our waterfall. Oh, what happened to my belly band for my waterfall? Oh, there it is. Okay. So we got all that. Now, we're going to do the back here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start at the corner here. Start on this side, okay? So I can see what I'm working on. Like so. And just press that down. We're going to get Mr. Rolly and secure that. And then we're going to go in and a little here, a little there, and roll it out. Roly-poly to spread the glue out. All right, we're getting somewhere, y'all. Now I'm going to do a little more. Make sure you get the bottom pieces. And we're going to roll it, roll it, roll it. Secure it by spreading your glue out. And then the last little bit. And make sure you get your edge over here. And do this. Okie doke. And then get Mr. Rolly. Spread that glue on out, y'all. So now we got our back done. We can put up Mr. Glue and Mr. Rolly, Mr. Skippers, Mr. Tape Runner, Mr. Glue Ruler. Now, I'm going to turn this on over. And we're going to start putting our inserts and stuff on in the pockets. Okay? So our pocket here, we got a pocket over here. So we're going to get our insert and put that on in the pockets. And over here, let's see how I want this done. I have to fold this over about 1/4 of an inch. Get Mr. Rolly. You can also score it on your scoreboard, but I don't want to pull my scoreboard out. So we're going to put this here. We're going to glue that on in. And we're going to still need our glue because we got to do our waterfall. Okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this up and start putting our waterfall pieces in. Okay? I don't want to put it too close to the fold up here. Put that one up. Get our next one. Fold it over. Glue. Now you don't go too close to the folds here. But try to keep them all even. Like so. I got 2 more. And that's going to be my waterfall, y'all. And we're going to Mr. Rolly them all together. There. Put our glue here. I'm going to do it this way so I know it's even. And we're going to flop them all down. Make sure this one's glued down. Like so. Get Mr. Rolly on out. And do that. Okay. Now I'm going to put this down. I'm going to put a small magnet on the bottom here. Oh, I'm going to put a tiny one. Okay. Oh, I grabbed three of them. Let me put this one back in. And then I'm going to take my glue, put it on my magnet, stick my magnet right there, hold it for a sec so it doesn't slide down, and then we're going to take and put a little more. Now you can add more pieces to the waterfall if you like. I may do that. I may just do that. And if I do, like I said, anything extra that I do, I will do an updated video. So now we're going to do a belly band here. Glue. There. We got a pocket over here. So we're going to take one of our inserts / journaling card and put it in there. We also have a pocket here. We're going to put one in here. Okay. Here we're going to put a belly band. I want one with more flowers. There we go. Glue this. Glue the bottom. I'm going to stick it on in. Like so. Just leave it there and it's going to dry overnight. We're going to do insert here. Maybe a belly band on here. I'm not sure yet. We got a pocket over here. So we're going to slip our insert in here. Now here we're going to do belly band. Okay. Here we're going to do another belly band. Okay. Belly band here. Okay. Flip this one over. We have a pocket here. And we can put a belly band here. Now, I can go back and see my inserts will fit in the belly bands. So, we're going to put an insert in all of the belly bands once they're dry. Okay? Because we got all of these inserts that we can add in. So, here we go. Whoops. This came apart, y'all. So, I'm going to have to hold this when I flip it. And that is our pocket envelope journal. Oh, look. I got another belly band here. Okay, so as this dries, it's gonna take about overnight maybe to dry. So I'm going to do the flip through once it's completely dry and I have all of my inserts and stuff in it. And I want to thank you all for watching. Please go and check out Paper Romia and check out this kit and all the other kits that I've used on other previous design team projects. I will link their coffee shop down below. in the description box and also in the comment section of this video. Okay, so I want to thank you all for watching. Please like, share, and comment. And if you haven't done so already, hit the red subscribe button and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell to get notified of when I upload new content, when I go live, or when I do a premiere. Please be kind, be caring, be crafty. Bring out the imagination, and go make something pretty today. Be positive, be blessed, be safe, and I will see you all in the next video. Happy crafting on a budget, happy everything on a budget, and bye-bye for now.